What's going on, everybody? It's Kyle Long here, and usually I'm joined by Mike Renner, but today I have a real treat for you listeners and viewers. I got Jamaal Williams with me, superstar running back from the National Football League, but also just a good dude. We've been hanging out, and literally they had to tell us to stop talking because we've just been out here shooting the you-know-what together. So how are you? It's good to see you. Have you been in a studio like this before?
Yeah, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good, bro.
I'm just happy to be here with a lineman, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, linemen make everything more better just because they got the personalities for everything. So
you feel safe in this room?
Of course.
Safer than you would usually feel? Because you're a big guy. That's the first thing I said to you when I met you. I was like, holy hell, you're a big man. And obviously you're still training and still trying to play. Before we get into the fun stuff, where are we at in Jamaal Williams' career right now? I know you've had some workouts recently and you're still interested or not interested?
Oh, hella interested.
Okay.
I'm just waiting, bro. Just waiting on the opportunity to get it. Honestly, I feel like I'm in a good position. My body feels great. My mind feels great. I just really feel like I'm a vet now. Like I'm ready to just go in and play, do what I need to do, and get in there.
You're a plug and play guy for sure.
Oh man, I'm a gamer. That's what I am. I've never been a tester, but I'm a gamer. I just love to play the game, play with the emotions and the passion that I got.
We were talking about Khalil Mack before we went live here, and I remember Khalil Mack had the holdout the Raiders traded him to the Bears like right before the season. Mm-hmm. This was like 2018, and Khalil Mack didn't do any training camp. He didn't do any OTAs. He wasn't on a team really, and he showed up in week one. He had like 3 sacks, forced fumble, touchdown, all this stuff, and that was the first time in my career where I was like, I can see why guys can stay home and they'll be okay. Because like you said, you're a gamer. I have not a doubt in my mind that if they were to give you the ball 10, 15 times a game, like you would be able to get 4.2, 4.6, make a couple guys miss. Like you're a vet in the game now.
Yeah, it's just part of the game, bro. I've been playing for so long and I feel like it's just body memory right now, muscle memory. And so it's just something I'm just used to doing. I knew football was my way of living life. It was my need and my want at the time. So it's just something that I knew that was part of me. I know there's more of me that I like to do, like being a gamer, nerd stuff, anime, but football has always been my peace zone just because of how I grew up with things that I wanted to express. So I didn't want to go outside and be aggressive outside of football. Mm-hmm. If I was outside of football, I don't know where I would be. I don't know what I would be doing or anything, but I'm just so grateful that I had football to release my anger, release how I'm feeling, and I can still do productive things too and positive.
God, that's like, it's the overarching theme is that we're all just like, thank God for football.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to you earlier, I was like, so tell me a little about where you're from, Rialto, California, that's Inland Empire. And for those of you who don't understand, Southern California is one of those places that for whatever reason isn't talked about as like a gold mine for athletes, not just athletes, tough football players. I played with a number of guys down there. I went to junior college at Saddleback. I'm sure you're familiar. I did my 2 years there.
Yep.
Shout out to the artists formerly known as the Gauchos. Okay, they're not the Gauchos anymore.
What are they now?
I think they're the Lizards or the Gophers or the.
That's hilarious.
Not the Gauchos anymore. They're still the Gauchos. Bottom line, they're still the Gauchos to me.
Yeah.
But I was shocked at not playing D1 there, playing in junior college, and it seemed like every one of my teammates was from the Inland Empire, or they were from Anaheim, or they were from Orange County. You said growing up, that was like the way you expressed yourself was in sports and football. Tell me a little bit about growing up in Southern California.
Oh, man. Being in the IE, it was an experience for me just because I got to experience a lot without actually having to be in it. You know what I mean? So for me, I can experience a lot from somebody else's perspective to know if it's a good perspective that I need to follow or if it's a bad one that I should watch them go through what they're experiencing and know that I can learn from that and don't have to do it. So for me growing up, I was playing football, watching anime, playing video games, just try to stay out of trouble. I've always had teammates and friends who were better than me, running the ball, all that. But at the end of the day, outside of football, they were getting in trouble, doing things they weren't supposed to do.
Dude.
And then me personally, learning from those people who are doing those things and seeing what type of mindsets they in, the results that came from it, it made me know that I just wanted to play football. I wanted to stay out of trouble. I wanted to have good grades, and I just wanted to be a positive representation for players and kids, just to know that you do it right. These are the things that happen. You sacrifice for what you want, you get the results that you want. Really,
dude, I mean, you're wise beyond your years, and I mean, it took me even 4 years in the National Football League to really get my head on straight and have that mindset. And for a young man growing up playing, you had the advantage over everybody. You may not have been the most talented guy, as you said, but I'll tell you, you were the guy that had the needle pointing the truest north because of your attitude and your approach. And that's what makes you such a welcome commodity on any roster in the National Football League. And at all your stops, you've been a guy that in any corner of the locker room has a friend and people that respect you. One of the funniest things that I saw that involved you happened with Jameis Winston in New Orleans in the low red area in the Big Three formation. Take me through what happens when you get the play call, which is, we're taking a knee here. We're going to run this thing out.
Yeah.
What does Jameis say?
Shout out to my dog Jameis, because one thing about Jameis is the way he is and how he talks, that's him. He's just a good, genuine person, a God-fearing, good person who really just want to help out. So, like, doing that year just wasn't a good year. Last game, we trying to finish it. Shoot, last play.
Yeah.
They like, Jamaal, get in there. I'm like, all right, took my gloves off.
You didn't even have gloves on or
I took everything off. I'm like, what am I going in there for? Get in there. Jameis put it there. He was like, all right, what y'all want to do?
And everybody pointed to you.
He looked up, and then shout out to Eric McCoy too, because Eric was the first one, and he pointed. He was like, let's get Jamaal a touchdown. I'm like, oh, all right. Then everybody else was, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So just that little moment right there for me just goes a long way, just to see that my teammates care enough for me on the last play of the season, last play. Game doesn't matter, none of it, but they still want to give me a touchdown. For me, it shows how much my teammates care for me as a person, and they see my hard work. No matter what, if the coaches don't see it, if they don't want to get me in to actually play, my teammates will do anything they can to give me a touchdown.
And I know that is damn true because I watched videos of you in Dan Campbell's locker room getting the ball the week after your great-grandfather passed away. You break Barry Sanders' single-season rushing. You break Barry Sanders' single-season rushing touchdown record, bro.
I know.
And you get the ball in the locker room, and the way that those guys look at you and the way that they cheered for you and the way that they cleared the air and allowed you to speak your piece on your family and your inspiration and how proud you are of your teammates. My God, dude, like that's what makes football so special. So there's those extreme highs, the extreme low of losing a family member, the extreme high of breaking something that people thought would stand forever in Detroit, which is Barry Sanders' single-season rushing record. And then the polarity of going to New Orleans, not having the snap share, the opportunities, but then the love you feel in the final moment of that game. That's what makes the NFL so cool, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel it puts us in situations where it shows what type of man you are and what type of person you are and how you go about your business. And people can see that just in the situations. So that's why I have so much respect for Jameis and Eric McCoy and just my teammates and everybody in that situation, just because of how much, they try to give him backlash for giving me the touchdown.
And all the vets said, hell no.
Yeah, and Jameis still stood 10 toes down and said, we're going to give him a touchdown. I'm proud to be here, proud to give it to him. So, and it just makes me know that they didn't do it just out of fear or just because they wanted to. They did it because they really wanted to give me a touchdown. They love me as a brother, and I love them as brothers. So it's just forever will stay for me, and it's a great bond to have. Just know that your teammates, they care for you. They care for you no matter what the backlash is of it afterwards. They're going to stay 10 toes down and stay with those decisions. So that's why I like anime, because those are anime moments for me.
Dude, yes.
Jameis showed me he is an anime hero at heart. So I'm
big on lore, lore in games and stuff. So I started playing this game this past year called Warhammer.
You started it?
So there's a
Space
massive
Marine.
Thank you. There's a massive universe of lore that would take quite literally thousands of hours to read up on all of it.
I watch it on YouTube.
So, me too. Late at night when the kids are asleep and you know my wife is asleep.
It get gruesome.
I'll be watching Warhammer. Yeah. There's some crazy machines and weaponry and tanks and sick stuff. But like when I was growing up, it was Halo. Halo was the thing that captured my attention. Yep. So for you, anime, who are the heroes that you latched onto as a youth watching anime? Because I didn't start getting into anime until I was like playing these games. So who was your hero growing up?
My favorite one was for sure Naruto at the time, because that was my favorite show growing up. It was on Toonami, Cartoon Network for the longest. So that was my favorite and my first one. And really for me, I just like Naruto just because of, like, if you watch the show now, like right now at the end of the show, he is exactly what he wanted to be. As a kid, he said, I want to be Hokage. Hokage is basically like president. He want to be president of his village.
Hokage, the Shogun.
Yeah. He basically want to be president of his village. But he grew up with no parents. He has a demon in him. Like, so people are afraid of him. And he's in a village where he wants to be president, but everybody does not care for him. Like, he's literally a kid that everybody stays away from.
Because of the demon or because of no parents?
Both. Mostly because of the demon.
Or because of his lofty goals?
Yeah. His dad, basically they put a demon was attacking the village. They put the demon inside the kid to seal the demon in there. Just to,
like so Ghostbusters.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But they basically saved the village by that. But at the same time, everybody knows that it's in this kid. But they're treating the kid so bad that you would think he would have turned into a villain. He would have been evil.
He'll use those things against him.
He would have been resentful towards them. But not once did he ever feel like that. And on the whole time, he just wanted to prove to them that he's worthy, that he cares, that he loves them. And then he'll do anything for his village.
So this is Naruto.
Yeah.
Wanting to be the Hokage. Yeah. Got some confusing things he's got to work through.
It's even longer now.
So you said the thing you appreciate is his arc from then to wherever we are now in the Naruto universe, which I'm not hip to.
No,
okay, so for a simpleton like myself, my first introduction to some of these anime things were in Fortnite when Fortnite introduced Fortnite introduced a bunch of different universes into Fortnite, which I thought was and still is really cool.
That's great.
They had the one thing, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So they had the thing where you could like fly around and zip line from
with
tree to tree. Really cool.
Gear.
ODM gear. That got me into checking out Attack on Titan YouTube lore and stuff like that. I think it's a really cool thing. Did it help you make friends when you went to Utah from Southern California? Did anime help you at all when you went to college at BYU?
Nah.
What did help you when you got to Provo, Utah?
Honestly, Utah is such a great place, as in there's so many nice people, as they're all just nice and they just want to be able to help you any type of way. But I would say playing football is one. Well, and then being in Utah, being black, that's another one.
Okay.
This is easier. You can see a black person from across the mile.
Got it.
Because there's not so many of us. Being non-LDS is another one. So
it's always snowing too. So it's like snow globe snow. It's like it's not that it's you just feel like you're totally out of place in some like
it was different
Swiss mountain range.
Yeah, it was different from me. Like I walked up there when I walked up for my first time visiting. I'm like, there's no graffiti, there's no trash on the floor. Like I was shocked. Like really, like there's nothing. But then I start being there longer and I just see that these are great people who actually just care about their city, care about where they at, make sure everything is safe. And honestly, it's just a good place for a family. I just love Utah just because my daughter's there now, so I live there, and I really just like the environment, the involvement with people.
Yep, people are active.
Yeah,
from what I gather,
and it's really family orientated.
Okay,
like they really care about the concept of family.
It's a big thing in the culture there, family. And I'm going to break the ice here. I've been going to Montana every summer since I was a wee lad, knee high to a grasshopper, as it were. And our neighbors over the years have the properties have been purchased by a lot of people from the Church of Latter-day Saints. Okay, there's a lot of Mormon neighbors that we have, and being a kid with Mormon neighbors is the best thing in the world because there's kids everywhere.
Yeah,
and there's always something to do. So when you tell me like family oriented, I would think when I first found out about like what LDS is, because I'm back east, LDS isn't as big back east. I was like, this is so interesting and it makes so much sense. And then I was like, wait, they have a football team too, and they can just recruit all their kids from like right down the street. And there's going to be 4 of them. We got almost an offensive line here, right from the high school down the street. I always thought that was really cool. They are obsessed with football though. In Utah. Tell me about what playing at BYU was like, not just the culture, but like the football culture. I don't want to know about the town. Tell me about, because there's been a lot of offensive minds that have come from BYU that are brilliant. My junior college coach, Mark McElroy, was there under Norm Chow back in the day. And those guys put up a lot of points. And BYU just scores points. What is it about? They just expect to score points? Does it just happen?
I feel like we
divine intervention?
Nah, I think it's the belief in God.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like the school. It's just funny. It depends on what coach you got. Like for me, I had Bronco Mendenhall.
Yep.
So when I was there, it was a lot stricter than it is what it is now. And it's probably a lot stricter before I got there. But with Mendenhall, he was like a bishop, like full on Latter-day Saints Mormon bishop first, and then coach. I knew somebody was in trouble. You go into the team room, all you see is the BYU code of conduct, the rules of.
You broke the code today, son.
Yeah, you look up there, you see like, somebody in trouble. Somebody done did something bad.
That's tough love, though. That's the kind of culture you need.
Actually, I really enjoyed my whole time being at BYU because it really showed me the discipline and it shows me what I needed to do to be successful. Like, it kept me focused. Having those rules wasn't something that hindered me or made me worse. It was more of a way to keep me accountable, keep me on my job, and make sure that I knew what I was there for. And that was to play football, get my education, and that's pretty much it. Like the partying.
Stay ducked off.
Yeah, the partying and all that. Like you can do that at any time of age. Literally.
You're from Southern California. You're no stranger to kickbacks, okay? You don't need to go to those in college. Your job is to go kick some ass on the field and score touchdowns.
Yeah. My main goal when I went to BYU was, the reason I'm going to BYU is because it's going to help me get to my real goal, and that was to go to the NFL. And the reason I went to BYU is because they really wanted me there. They told me what I wanted to, not tell me what I wanted to hear, but tell me what I needed to hear to understand that you come in and you do good, we'll let you play. I'm like, oh, cool. No matter what, freshman, sophomore, senior, we like
football players here.
Exactly. And I loved it. As soon as I got there, because I went there early to check out, see where I'm at.
You did the summer bridge and all that stuff. By the way, summer in Utah has to be like the best, right? It's dry, it's warm enough. It's cool.
It's the altitude that's the only thing that's getting you.
So you're really up there.
Yeah.
How high is that? Are you familiar with how high the elevation is?
It's not too high for me. You run one gasser, you gasp for air, but when you leave Utah and you go somewhere else, you like, I'm
trained
ready.
up.
I'm ready to play.
My wife is a marathon runner. Shout out to Kate. She's a badass.
Shout out to Kate.
Too. Mm-hmm. She is training for the New York City Marathon. And she's really into like the guru game. So she's listening to the people who train Olympians and all this stuff. A lot of these folks live in Utah.
Yeah.
Like they all live in Utah, bro. And they're training. And like you said, they take that altitude acclimation and they bring it to wherever the hell they're racing and they just crush people.
Boy, Utah is a great place though. It's a great place to train and like get your mindset right, the environment, just everything, the mountains, animals.
I'm a big mountains guy. We don't have them in Florida.
Oh, there's a lot of hiking.
I'm going to get one of those Oculus things and just...
You don't need to fake the fun. You might as well just go out there.
Make some fake mountains.
Make some fake.
I'll be at the beach looking at the mountains here in Florida.
Crazy.
Thanks. What is that? Meta Glass, Ray-Bans,
You like the beach?
I don't like the sand.
I don't like the sand.
Okay.
That's why I don't.
I'll say that.
Beach. Yeah.
You know who likes the beach? My kids, my wife, they love the beach.
I got texture issues.
Big texture issues, guys.
Like I need to wear beach shoes or something.
Can you send me what you use to make you feel more comfortable? Because I might need them.
I go to Amazon, put swim shoes.
Okay. No toes in the sand like Zach Brown.
It's just something about the water and the sand in the water that it just don't feel right. And then you don't know what you're gonna step on. Like I do pools.
You're right.
I don't like unnecessary animals and stuff. And I don't know where it's at. It's in the water.
And there's people that go with those metal detectors. So you know there's stuff under there that's metal, and it's probably it's in the water, so it's rusty. And then it ends up in your foot.
Yeah, I'd be afraid. I watch National Geographic. Like I'd rather watch the sharks in there and all the sea animals. I like the abyss. So I like angler fishes.
The bottoms.
Deep down there.
Bottom of the map.
Yeah, it's straight black down there.
Yep.
I like those.
Except for the guys who got the little reading light.
Oh, the angler fishes.
Yeah, that's an anglerfish?
Yeah,
okay.
The anglerfish.
I found out that a lot of those fish that we think are just massive down there, they're actually
very small.
They're so little.
Yeah.
This is fake news. We've been lied to about the size of the fish.
I started learning too that mostly female, like the female animal or the species is bigger than the male most of the time.
Hell yeah.
You said hell yeah.
One time for the ladies. It's ladies' night down there.
You gotta be afraid.
It's never day down there. It's just always ladies' night.
I know. Boy.
That's the deal.
I be watching a lot of like animal stuff. Like I like praying mantises for some reason.
They eat their husbands.
Yes.
I don't know if they're husbands. I don't know if they're in wedlock.
But that is really that's real gambling right there. Can you imagine?
Real spit. That's some stuff a special teams coach would show the night before a game in the meeting, right? And they'd be like, you know what I like to see? I like a good hunt. And then it's like a cheetah chasing a gazelle. Did you ever have a coach like that?
Oh, Coach Zergberg, bro. He was my special teams coach when I was just at Green Bay. And he was great, bro. He was one of I think special team coaches are
glue guys.
Some of the greatest coaches ever. Like I have yet to see a special team coach that wasn't good at communicating, good at motivating, like trying to get his players ready to go. Like I've yet to meet
and respected.
One. Yeah, and they're always respected.
Yeah.
You got to. But I remember my special teams coach in Green Bay one time. They gave him the headset to like tell us like what period we're going to, what period we was going to. And this one time he was arguing with like a training coach, like, and they were about to fight. All you hear is, "What's up? What you want to do?"
But his mic was on.
Yes, during training camp with like people there and everything. He's like, "What you want to do, huh?"
Through the speakers.
Yes.
In front of the stands.
Yes. I'm just like, what is happening?
Those guys are ornery.
Bruh, I love them though.
So it's always interesting because whenever there's like a mid-season firing, what is it? It's always a special teams coach that's the interim guy. Chris Tabor in Carolina, and there's been a number of guys. Rich Bisaccia. So you mentioned Green Bay. I played for the Bears, and this was always the team up north that we didn't talk about. And let's be honest, you guys kicked our ass for a long time, and until we prove otherwise, that's still the case.
Boy, the time once y'all got Khalil Mack in that time right there,
and we lost that game.
I get it, but the energy
it felt different.
Was crazy
for 3.5 quarters until Aaron got the good sauce in the indoor, and then they brought him back out. His leg was good.
Akeem Hicks, my bad. Akeem Hicks, my boy.
Tell me about Akeem Hicks.
I like those. Yeah. For some reason, I like the defenders that you think they're bugging you or they talk a lot of trash. It's not even them talking trash. They're just having fun out there.
Yeah. Finding a way to stay motivated to do it.
And it's just fun to talk to them sometimes. Like for me, I'm not a trash talker. I'm more of a, hey, how you doing? You doing good?
Why'd you hit me like that?
Yeah, that too. And then just go back and get ready to do it again.
I'm a big, good rush guy.
Are you?
I'm like, hey, nice rush. I'm trying to be buddy because I don't want to piss any of these guys off. I remember rookie year. So I'll tell you a quick story. I got drafted in 2013. This was when Sue was just bullying everybody in the NFC North and just like doing everything under the sun and getting away with it. I walk into the Chicago Bears pre-draft meeting, and it's the O-line coach and the assistant O-line coach. And it's in one of those little like coat closet offices. They're like, work your way around that desk, sit down, and we'll shut the door.
Yeah.
And they didn't introduce themselves or nothing. They just played the tape, and it was just like a snuff tape of Ndamukong Suh just killing people. And they were like, this is why you're here in this room. I would say defensively, that was my Freddy Krueger. That was the guy that kept me up at night. The other guy was Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I always knew that it was going to be a problem.
He's the other guy.
So tell me about Aaron Rodgers.
A-Rod, real professional, man. That's all. When I got there, it was I think it was just a great time to learn from a vet. So like our first time going through walkthroughs and we're doing stuff, right? He already knows we don't know a lot. This is like we just got there. It's like me, Aaron.
Love Aaron.
The rookies, yeah. We just got there. getting ready to do it, and he sees, like, he'll turn back and look, oh, got a rookie in there. All he hit us with it. Hold on. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna just sit here.
I didn't see that hand signal in the meeting.
Yeah, literally, I'm just sitting there.
Is that racer?
Because I know it's a fucking run. Oh, my bad. I know it's a run.
Yeah.
And I'm literally just sitting there waiting. I'm just like, all right, I know the run's to the right, but I just seen him hit a flip, and we did not go over that at all. So I'm just waiting, and I just wait for him to go the other. I'm like, oh, other run, we going the other way. And he just looked back. He's like, I almost got you, huh?
Was there a word, like we had the word polar?
Mm-hmm.
So like I played at Oregon. I went from junior college. I played 4 games at Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I was a backup until week 10. Somebody got hurt. I ended up playing.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky, dude.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to the league, it was my first time huddling. It was my first time
doing all of it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Like I was out there just playing backyard football for a while. And I got to the league. It was clear to me that there was a language to be spoke.
Mm-hmm.
The first time somebody said polar, which now as a 36-year-old, I understand it's like opposite, polar opposite. I was thinking bear front.
Yeah.
I ended up blocking the wrong guy, left a like a 4-eye unblocked and got my quarterback hit. This was not during practice. This was during like Monday Night Football in Philadelphia.
That's great.
But as a rookie, it comes on you fast.
Yeah.
But to have a guy like Aaron, so does he walk you through eventually what the hell this means?
Well, yeah, afterwards. But then we started having the meetings and running backs and the receivers, and he'll make the rookies go up, or even vets go up sometimes, and he'll just go over every signal that we're going to use for that week. And they change. Like, he literally has 3 for the same route, literally. But that's just so nobody can catch a
looks
beat
different.
on. Yeah, it all looks different, but it's all the same to us. But we took real pride into making sure we was practicing our signals and making sure we was on it all the time.
Signals.
So
many signals.
I think the worst ones was the plays that just had a word to it.
Yep.
Like ours, like we had a certain play called Pelican and Parrot. Just a parrot, so the strong side on the right, and then Pelican, the strong side was on the left.
Yep.
So we'll be able to switch it no matter what. Ooh, that play right there, bruh. We practiced that thing so many times you knew every position, wherever you was at, you knew what you was going to run.
Well, those are good versus all plays. You've heard this, right?
Yeah.
Good versus all. So GVA, I always talk about this, and I'm going to get into broadcasting this year. It's my first year doing games. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of those good versus all concepts, like stick routes, stuff like that, regardless of what the defense lines up in. So once you figure out those good versus all plays, and like you said, you have to remember Parrot and Pelican. I got to know what you do, what he does, because we're going to run it a lot.
I feel like a good versus all play always has a mesh in it.
Oh, mesh, baby. Just give me people in my face.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see people in my vision.
It always has a mesh in it. I just feel it.
And some chunky linebacker trying to chase a tight end that can run, because these tight ends can run now.
Boy, they moving now.
And you know what? Another thing that we have now, and I should have probably talked about this earlier, like you're a dude who is not interested in putting up a facade. You're not trying to be somebody that you're not. You're very comfortable in your own skin. And for a long time in the NFL, so many guys were guarded and trying to be a certain tough guy.
I know. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a guy that was goofy, and you had to tell me to shut up because I was too chatty, and but I'd go play football.
Yeah.
And my teammates liked me because of that. And I really feel the same way about you. Who do you see in the National Football League now that's a young player that's unapologetically themselves? I have a guy in mind.
Unapologetically themselves. Give
Not
me yours first. Let me see.
So there's 2 guys, and one of which is, in my opinion, the best representation of a superstar in the National Football League. It's Justin Jefferson. I feel like Justin Jefferson has a very childish disposition in the best way possible. Like I feel like if I were to bring my 3.5-year-old and 1.5-year-old to practice and they get to meet Justin Jefferson, there would be no crying. There would be like good stuff, good energy. The other guy on the other end of this, on the polar opposite end of the spectrum, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's my favorite. He's my favorite player in the NFL, Jamaal. Okay. And I don't know if he knows that I exist, but I watch every single one of his, the St. Brown podcast. I watch him play every week because it's my job to break down what, the Lions are doing. Guy's tough. Guy doesn't ask questions. Chirps, talks a little shit. Excuse my language. I'll tell you what, the O-line respects him. Everybody hates playing him,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't care what you think about him.
Nope.
That's what these are the examples of guys. So,
Yeah.
like, is there anybody else that strikes you as a guy that's like, I really love how comfortable he is being himself?
Those are very that Armand St. Rod almond. I call him my
almond milk. How do they even make almond milk?
I don't know. He's a great dude, boy. That's a good one.
You like that?
Yes.
He's my favorite player
because he works hard. He does.
He's
works
a
hard.
dog.
Has the mindset for it. And the great thing about it is he has his dad. Like his dad with him the whole time, teaching him, showing him what he's supposed to do. And that's the beauty part of it. Cause I love to see, athletes have their dads with them to let them know that they have a father figure with them. They have somebody who's been there or hasn't been in that position, but knows
walk with them.
Yeah. Knows the mentality, the physical, mental part of the game that you need to have. So I like that one. Home and Raw is a good one. I'll have to say my boy, I ain't gonna lie. I like my boy. I'm biased. I'm gonna say Aaron Jones. That's my boy.
What a great guy.
He's a great dude. I love him just because he had both his parents. Our God rest his soul, to his father who passed away too, and mine's passed away too. So that's why I feel just a good connection with my brother. Just knowing that he's such a great person. He's a great father. He take care of his son. A great brother, great family member. And just a great person overall, just helping out as many people as he can, while at the same time he's able to do what he needs to do on the field. He works hard, he runs hard, like he does everything he needs to do in the right way. And I'm so glad that he still has his beautiful mom with him. Like I love his family, just because they're my family. I've been with them for 4 years now. So, when we started, it was 4 years straight at Green Bay, and it's never been nothing different since I've been gone. So I just think he's just a great person. He does everything he needs to do. And I think he's a great role model for the league. Same as Justin Jefferson, Almond Raw. Like they do a great job of just showing now that, because I feel like before, like people see football players and they just think that we're all flashy and we all got jewelry and we all want to look like that. But most of us I don't even wear jewelry.
We're just regular guys.
Yeah, just regular dudes. Like I'm a nerd at heart.
I have one watch, and it was given to me by a quarterback.
Exactly. Any jewelry that I have is from people. Like they've given it to me.
That's it.
Yeah. So
that's it.
But my stuff just comes like I buy my.
I love your fit. I love your fit.
Thank you.
Comfortable. It looks like the shirt breathes really well. You got a million characters. It looks like a Marvel Rivals character selection screen.
Oh, this is One Piece, baby. You got One Piece guy. One Piece. We over 1,000 episodes, so we got
One Piece.
Thousands.
That's a show.
Yeah, okay. One Piece. It's on Netflix. If you don't watch animes like that, and you like people in it, live actions. They started the live action already.
I want them to anime Family Guy.
I don't think they can do that. I don't think they can do that.
I want a big old,
That would have to be like rated R or something.
I'm down. You would watch it.
I definitely would watch it.
Anime Family Guy, bro? I'm in.
A live action Family Guy.
We don't even need to pitch it. That's all you just say. It's just
to get it going.
Anime Family Guy.
That looks nice though.
You were talking about how important it is to be the father figure and how important it is for these young superstars that have dads that are around. And I was obviously really lucky to have an old man that played, but he wore different hats. He would wear a hat of, the sports psychologist in the truck after a game where I get my ass kicked for the first time, and he could answer those tough questions and give me the advice that I need. You have a daughter. I have 2 daughters. They're young.
Yeah.
They're too young for us to be, Bobby Knight style coaching them.
For real.
What is your thought process on, obviously we're both very good athletes and they can't run from their DNA.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't play football till I was 16.
That's crazy.
The only reason I played is because my younger brother who's a year younger than me, was about to be the varsity quarterback. And my dad was like, I think it's time that you.
Yeah.
My brother's 5'11", $195.
Yeah.
So for our kids, especially having girls, there's a lot of guys that we play with that have girls. What advice would you give, and what questions do you still have about how am I going to?
Oh man,
because you don't want to press them to play sports.
No,
but also you're like, I would be doing you a favor if I got you interested in this. Right. I can promise you that.
You're right. Well, first, shout out to my daughter, Kalea. I love you, baby. Hope you're having a great day at school. I think today's her second day.
Oh, awesome. Way to go, Kalea. You're so brave.
Thank you. I love you. But I think having a daughter is just funny just because we've been in a sport where we have to be aggressive, like just aggressive. So it's hard to sometimes it's hard to take that aggressiveness outside from the field from outside off the field outside in the real world. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're like compartmentalizing because we can be teddy bears off the field and grizzly bears on the field.
Trying to, but I feel like my problem that I've had for a while is trying not to take the field and putting it outside in the real world and putting that pressure. Well, not that pressure, but putting that aggressiveness on my family members. And
when you take your helmet off and put it in your locker, you want to be done with it.
You want to,
but that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. You want to, and I'm grateful for my daughter just because she's the one that's actually showing me about having patience, being a little more softer, be a little more kinder. Watch the way I talk to her, just so she gets the message and not take my tone as the message. You know what I mean? So I even when I'm mad,
listen to what I'm saying, not how I'm saying it.
Man, even when I'm mad, I calm it down for her. And the best thing you can ever tell her or help her is I tell her, I'm not mad at you. I'm more disappointed. Being disappointed, I feel like has more effect on kids and them because they really want to make you happy.
Yeah.
They want to be the thing that makes you be like, I'm so proud of you and you're working so hard. So I'd rather say disappointed than I'm mad at you just because I feel like disappointed gives her the calmness, the leeway of knowing that I'm not angry. I just want you to do better. So right now our thing is she got this iPad, right? And I already took Roblox off. I took all that stuff off. We ain't doing none of that right now because I want you.
Roblox.
She ain't doing none.
That's another podcast.
I know, boy. That's why I took it off.
Yep.
I was like, you got to get off of that because I'm a gamer. I already know there's weirdos on all games. So she basically now I told her for you to be on your iPad, you have to be able to at least read the games that you're playing. You can't play a game and not know what you're reading. You know what I mean?
Smart way to look.
And she's only 7, so but she's doing a great job at. When I first did it, I turned it off. I put on the little book thing, and I'm like, here, start reading this right now. Just get reading. And she started reading it, but she's saying real quiet. I looked at her. she's crying. I'm like, oh,
I don't know this word.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my.
What word was it?
It wasn't even that bad. She was reading. That's the thing. She was reading it,
and then she got to one where it was tough.
It wasn't even the word. It was the way I was sounding. I was real aggressive with it. Turn that off. Put this book on right now.
You talk to her like Dan Campbell would tell you to, fit in the A gap.
So that's why I had to.
That's what we know.
Exactly. That's why I had to comment. That's why I looked at her and I had to think in my mindset. I'm like, oh, I'm a little too aggressive right now. Let me go ahead, bring it back down.
The same way, man.
Baby, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you cry. I just don't want you to be stupid. I just want you to read and learn and be able to do things that you want to do without somebody else helping you.
There's a lot of people who don't show up for the job that we've been given as dads. And people say half the battle showing up. I would say 65% of the battle showing up. And the other percentage is, like you said, being patient, finding a way to communicate. And also right now with our 3.5-year-old, it's finding a way to get her to communicate in a healthy way to us instead of the whining or the screaming. It's like your words are so powerful. And if you use them the right way, you can do a lot of cool stuff. A guy with really powerful words. This is a segue, by the way. In the biz, we call this a segue. Okay, transition. The horn went off at practice. We're going to another drill.
Yeah.
A guy who knows how to communicate is Dan Campbell.
He do. I like him a lot.
Was there a moment where you were like, oh, this is going to be different when Dan Campbell showed up?
Well, when I got to Dan, this is times where my great grandfather passed away. Before him, my great grandmother passed away during training camp when we was first getting the season started. And my mindset was just horrible. Everything about it, I'm crying. I'm just trying to get myself together. And DC seen it. He walked me over. We had a talk. And he could see I was going through something. And he gave me the advice I needed. He gave me time to get my mindset right. And honestly, I just never had that from a coach before, to really care about my mental and the things that's going on in my life, and not for him to just make it all about football, but actually care for me as a person.
A dude.
And just like after that moment from there, I already knew DC was different, but I just didn't know how different he really was and what type of impact that he really could do for his players. And for me, he got me forever. Like I run through a wall for DC any type of day. Like DC,
because so that's a guy who is who he is. And
yeah,
what we see is who he is.
Man, and I love DC because he is that coach that I play for anything. He gives me like Pete Carroll vibes. He gives me vibes of he's a player's coach. He cares about us. He actually wants us to do good and actually be able to go out there and do our best and know that he ain't got to worry about us not giving our 100 and we don't have his back. But he's just such a great person, bro. I could just tell by the way how he talks, how he goes about his business. When he talks about his teams, his players, like he cares. And so that's why it makes it easier to play for him. Like it's easy. I play for DC any type of day.
So there's always like when I was in junior college, as you alluded to, there's a lot of great players. A lot of them have bad habits that end up, we don't know these guys, you know, but some of the best players you played with and I played with, I would imagine that you played with, never made it to the NFL. Some of the best athletes never made it to the NFL. It's just crazy to think about, man. And when you get leadership, you know, a guy like Dan Campbell, even if it's in the junior college ranks, in the college ranks, you'll be able to nurture and like get these people to grow. And I just always feel like some people are so lucky in the NFL that they get to play for Dan Campbell, or you get drafted to San Francisco and get to play in Kyle Shanahan's offense, or things like that. That real football people understand. Like there's some situations that are just different. I remember we had an O-line coach. I had many coaches in Chicago, head coaches, OCs, O-line coaches. At the very end, I had a gentleman by the name of Harry Heastand. Harry Heastand coached Zach Martin, Quentin Nelson, Ronnie Stanley, all the dudes are Heastand's guys from Notre Dame. And I had reached the point in my career, I was 30. I had dealt with injury that I had nothing left to give this guy, but he was such a damn good coach. It was just this mismatch of my ability to help physically was like down here, but my willingness to learn was still here as like a year 9 guy. Have you experienced any of that physically, mentally, or like, did you feel like you missed the boat on some things? Like for right now, I'm watching the Chicago Bears. They've got Ben Johnson as the head coach. Caleb Williams is the quarterback. They're rolling. They put up 38 points the other night in the preseason, and I'm at home, 310 pounds, pretty strong still. And I'm like, yeah, but I still don't have enough. Like that's the hard part. Are you ready for whenever that time comes to be like, okay, now I'm full-time anime guy and dad guy?
See, that's the thing.
You have to think about it before you get out.
I know. But like, I think it's because I'm an old man, as in my goals, as every time I heard I wanted to play 10 years. And so like, I still feel like I got 2 more years in me. So like, I'm ready to go at any time. But then after that, then I would feel like I'm just an anime man. I can start doing what I really love.
What kind of stuff would you get into? Because you've got a great personality. Like, would you do anything like this? Would you want to hang out with other players and talk football, or would you be more interested in going to like cons and stuff like that?
Yeah, cons sound so fun.
They're awesome.
Conventions, like they just so fun.
Yeah, bro. Conventions for people who don't know what I'm talking about.
How can I explain? They're like, those are my people. Those are really like people I can relate to. And I be having so much fun talking to people about anime because I be talking to people who I have nothing correlating to.
You're in a locker room of muggles and you're a wizard and you're looking for, you know, some other wizards.
You would think.
You got to get to Diagon Alley.
See, like in the locker room, it's not a lot of anime. I might get.
There's a couple.
It might be like 2 or 3. And honestly, it's been growing. Every time I go to a new team, it's like, hey, you the anime guy. I'm like, yes, sir. I'm straight nerd, bro. I'm just here playing ball, watching anime, kicking ass at the same time.
I'm a huge gamer. And I've been streaming on Twitch since like 2015. And I was a guy that came in the league with a Twitter account and I tweeted a lot. Yeah. A lot. And
what'd you tweet?
Everything. Anything. Stream of consciousness.
Okay.
Just, you know,
He said true.
Being an idiot. I would be getting my calf rubbed in the training room, and Ryan Pace, our GM, would come down and be like, "You need to delete that tweet right now."
For real?
Yeah. Be like, "Remember that thing you tweeted last night? Go find it and delete it." And now I've found a way. You were asking me how because we were hanging out upstairs, and I make jokes, and we're funny off camera, and hopefully pretty funny on camera, but. You were like, how do you even survive being on TV? And I'm like, you got to know, there's time to work, time to play. I stopped streaming on Twitch because I had to be so serious all the time and like understand that there's kids watching. And I'm not ready for that. So now I just play games. Right now I'm into Battlefield. The new Battlefield's coming out in like 35 days or something. Yeah. So I've been playing the old titles. Yeah. Getting back into the universe. What games are you playing?
I just reinstalled what's it called? The one that you like.
Marvel Rivals?
No.
Battlefield?
Space
Halo?
Marines.
Space Marine, Warhammer. We got to play Warhammer then.
I just installed that one back, but I just started playing the Demon Slayer 2 game just came out.
What is Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer is an anime.
Okay.
Yeah. And they made this is their second game already. It's basically the continuation of the movie, basically. But the show. It's good though. I'm about to finish it. That I'm not playing 2K no more. I barely play Madden anymore just because I can still see myself on there, I guess.
Kids are good at Madden too.
I don't play none of them no more.
All those
it's just glitchy. It's all glitchy. I be looking at the plays. I'm like, this is not football.
Yeah, it's not football.
I just let it be.
Doesn't feel like football.
No, it's not. It's not football at all. But I just don't like it at all because my professional brain, when I'm playing my friends and stuff, it pisses me off because the logic is not really there. But I really be playing just Marvels. You play Marvels too?
Who's your main? Who do you main?
Ooh, I like Namor.
Yeah. Drones.
I go
squid drones.
Oh yeah, I put those squids up. Please, somebody be the Hulk.
If you get Emma Frost, she'll ice you out.
Do she? I like the Hulk.
Emma Frost makes Namor have an extra squid. And they're all ice squids, so you get that going for you.
I like Hulk better because he gives you the gamma squid.
Hulk's great,
and the gamma squid is the length that it goes, the range on that. Oh man, just throw that thing up in the back. My favorite thing to do is just throw a squid.
Were you Overwatch before that? Did you play Overwatch?
I played it a little bit.
So this is a better version of Overwatch.
Yeah,
I like it better than Overwatch,
and that's why they starting to That's why Overwatch is trying to do their updates now to try to catch up, but it's too late.
Because they were playing the same game forever.
Yeah. But people love superheroes too much. Like everybody knows about Spider-Man, Thor, Storm.
There are so many people they can draw from in the Marvel universe.
Exactly.
I didn't even know. Like I've been introduced to a dozen people through Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, I started watching, Marvels, and I started watching reading more comics too.
Comics, old school comics. I think we got to get back to comics.
Like I just learned about this new hero that's part of the X-Men called Armor.
Okay, I'm in. Tell me about Armor.
It's a girl who basically she could put an energy armor around herself, and she's just as powerful. She can make it as big as you want, as small as you want.
Okay,
but she's just as powerful as everybody else on there.
There's some scary superpowers.
I know, and that's
if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Mine? Can I have two?
Sure.
All right. One, I definitely think I would want to learn, be able to read people's minds. That's one for sure. And then probably the next one would probably be be able to stop time.
Mine would be to have my NFL insurance plan last for my lifetime.
Nuts. What else?
So that I can afford to fix my body.
How bad? Let me see your pinkies.
I'm pretty jacked. It's mostly shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, ankles, neck.
I feel like you can tell people play football by their hands.
Brain.
You're crazy, brain.
No, in all seriousness, if I were to have a superpower, it would be the best cardio ever, and then I would just play both sides of the ball.
That sounds fun.
You know what I'm saying?
That's too
Imagine
hard,
if you never got tired.
I get that, but that's too hard.
I played with Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
In Kansas City when he was unguardable, actually. He would run off the corner, put his foot in the ground, retrace down his stem, and catch it, turn around, make him miss, score a touchdown. I watched him run 40 miles every practice. And the guy just doesn't get tired. And it's not like he's jogging like the O-line from drill to drill.
He's
sprinting, moving like a track sprinter. I just think if you had cardio. Yeah.
You do anything.
Or like if beers had no effect on me.
Now that one is crazy.
Drink a million beers.
What was your?
Have you had anything to drink today, sir? No, I haven't.
What is your favorite beer?
Well, I've recently gotten into IPAs. And there's a lot of people that give me a lot of gruff about liking IPAs. They say, well, it tastes like dog urine. And I'm like, that's not true. Number one, it's citrusy, it's bold, it's fresh. The brand that I like is called Highlight. And Highlight, I come to find out, is a very popular game from yesteryear, an old game that was played particularly down here in Florida. I think it's in West Palm.
Really?
And I'm going to Google this when we get out of here. But there was a Highlight arena event. It's like, you know, the guys that have the big curved, it looks like an elephant tusk, and they're like sliding the ball, throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, I feel like they play it in India, maybe South Africa.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the one of them slapping each other and going?
I like that too. That's India.
Yeah.
Those guys, hey, they slap the hell out of each other.
They do, and then they do like a little, like
Yes.
the jump. I be thinking
So
about
Highlight is the IPA, and any beer that's cold that's not an IPA. What about you? Are you a beer guy? Or
I went to BYU. I don't drink.
Okay. Oh, so another question about BYU I had. Every one of my neighbors that are LDS, they have the soda dispensers.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember those?
Soda
Was there a lot of soda drinkers?
Oh, yeah, like Izzy's and stuff. Yeah.
So you can't do coffee.
Nah.
Because it's a stimulant.
Yeah, I guess for
There's
them.
a lot of sugar and caffeine and Coke, buddy.
I trust me, I know.
Somebody's got to go talk to these guys.
They're drinking Starbucks some way or somehow. They're drinking it.
God, I have so many questions about BYU.
Go ahead, please.
First, we're going to do something that I think you'll like.
All right.
We're going to blind rank these shows.
Okay.
Okay? So I have 4 shows here. We're going to blind rank them.
Okay.
Naruto. 4
That's
shows.
one. That's one already.
Okay. One Man Punch.
Oh, One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. One Punch Man.
One Man Punch is hilarious.
Edit that out. One Punch Man.
Saitama? I don't
What
know.
did you call him? What'd you call me?
No. Oh, wait, you kind of look like him right now. He's bald.
Bald head?
Yeah,
Handsome.
he's bald.
Strong.
Yeah,
Shredded.
yeah. But you
Sexy.
got more emotion than he does. He walks around like this.
Like Destroyer of Worlds. Is he the guy that sits crisscross applesauce and floats around outer space?
Nah,
What
he
am I
got
talking
on
about?
he got on a yellow suit with
Okay.
red rubber gloves on, and then he just looked normal.
Which guy has the tentacle?
Oh, you're talking about
Dragon Ball
Majin
Z.
Buu. Yeah,
Okay.
Majin Buu.
So Dragon Ball Z. Where are they?
Oh,
If one is Naruto.
I'm gonna give them 2.
Okay, and then Pokemon. Pokemon. I'll say it like you liked it.
I hate that.
Pokemon.
Pokemon is 4.
Yeah,
I'll
like you
put it
sound
there.
so old. saying it
No,
like
it's
that.
cool. I be trying to, and the crazy part is, I'm trying to get my daughter on the Pokemon. I'm trying to get as many as my young nieces, nephews, all my little cousins, everybody on Pokemon. Just because that's a kid-friendly.
You
type
rip
of
packs?
anime. I do.
Okay.
I started getting better at them now.
Now, is there like a digital version of this game that I can play?
Yeah, you can play Pokemon TCG on your phone.
Okay.
Pokemon
The App
World.
Store.
Yeah, Pokemon
Wow.
Go. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon.
Okay.
Just in case if you don't want to play it on, like, do you have a Switch at home? I know one of the
I
kids.
got to
got
find
one.
the charger.
Yeah,
But yes, I have
you
one.
might as well get a Switch too.
Okay. All right. Well, so you were just saying before we were blind ranking anime shows, you were saying, ask me more about BYU.
Please. I think it's hilarious.
Me too.
Because I like it when people who aren't LDS ask me about it, and I'm not even LDS.
Okay, so like in a similar vein here,
Mhm.
again, I alluded to the fact. Okay, small world. Bronco Mendenhall, your coach from
Dog.
BYU,
Yeah.
was the University of Virginia head coach.
Yep.
My older brother, University of Virginia guy. I'm from Charlottesville.
Yep.
It's my hometown.
Mhm.
Bronco, when he left UVA, sold his house to my brother.
For real?
So Chris lives in Bronco's house.
Hilarious.
Small world.
Yeah.
But back to the culture shock, that the perceived culture shock that you would have when you're at BYU. I had a similar thing when I went to Oregon for school. Okay. First, I went to Southern California and I had the culture shock of guys crump dancing and hype,
Yeah.
in 2010 to 2012, it was a strange time in Southern California.
Yeah.
People were figuring out who the hell they were.
Yeah.
it was a culture shock for me. And then I went to Oregon, and all the guys got off the Hawaiian Airlines flight from Hawaii. I mean, DeForest Buckner, Marcus Mariota, all these guys from a place I'd never been before. It was like a foreign land. So I'd imagine we have some similarities where it's like, I was surprised at how much alike everybody else was. And how chill everybody else was. The only difference was a lot of the Polynesians, they would get in a circle and they'd drink kava.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, those guys are getting high over there. I don't know if that's allowed.
I
don't know if they were getting high. They were definitely getting low.
It's not I don't even know how to explain it.
Like before games.
I think it's like a safer way. I guess. I didn't like it. It messed up my stomach.
I never did it.
It was disgusting.
It always reminded me of like, those miso soup bowls, it's like
this. It's just dirty water.
It looked kind of like laundry water. I wasn't going to put it in my system before the game, but they trusted it.
Yeah.
And they were all chill. All those guys could have kicked my ass. Thank God for kava. Those giant humans were just like, come here, man, give me a hug.
They got
right?
happier.
You know these guys. It's always the big jolly guys, right?
I feel like they're always happy like that.
Yeah, I think it's just a cultural disposition, and I love that.
Yeah, I love it. I just love how nurturing they are. They invite you to any kava though. If you want to get into it, they'll let you in it for sure.
Bro, the Polynesian.
You got to bring Jolly Ranchers with you though.
Jolly Ranchers, dirty.
You got to bring
cup.
A type of candy or something to make it sweeter for you. That's what I.
Do they put it in the styrofoam cup?
Yes, they do.
Kava's made its way to styrofoam cups now.
Yeah, it's still in there.
They're drinking out of like wood bowl.
Have you seen them make it before?
No.
Like it's like they put it in like a stocking or something. And they're straining it.
Got it.
And they strain it out.
I wouldn't do that too many more times.
You're good. I didn't mean to. You know,
I'm straining not to laugh too hard. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to stay sane.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of this. Don't even trip. You're doing a great job, by the way. Hey, are you having any fun? Is this fun?
You're good.
We haven't even talked about football, really.
You're fine. I love linemen, bro.
We're gonna do. What do you love about linemen? I'm gonna put the paper down. What do you love about linemen?
Y'all are really like the biggest kids on the field, but y'all make football fun. It just depends on how your linemen are. If your linemen aren't fun and they're not making it fun, like I don't think the team is going to be.
If they're not fun, they better be good.
Boy, like right? One of my favorites still is David Bakhtiari. Like, and he is
character.
As soon as I got there, that boy is making fun of people, having fun. I remember this one time we're going to the walkthrough. They always mess with the O-line coach. O-line coach is like, he has something on his foot, so he has like a boot on. He has crutches. We're walking in, he's in front of me, like Aaron Jones and David. David walks up, pantses him. Pants him. And then he walked off and started laughing.
Nobody's helping him.
No, coach is literally trying to put his pants up.
Tidy whities.
He falls with his crutches and his boot.
Why are O-line coaches always hurt or limping?
I don't know. But that right there was the funny. I'm like, and this is me as a rookie. I'm like, oh my God.
Was sitting there?
Huh?
Was Josh sitting there still? What year was your rookie year?
2016, 17.
So that was right after Sit left. So you had TJ Lang. You had Balaga.
Yeah.
Bakhtiari.
Yep, Brian Balaga.
That was a great unit. The funniest guy in that unit was Josh Sitton, who left just before you were there.
Oh, man.
That guy, he's like Ron White. Like you just give him a microphone and a glass of whiskey.
Ron White is hilarious.
And he will just go. Like he's the guy on the airplane after losses. He'd get up and grab they'd be like, good evening, Chicago Bears. This is Yvette. Like, we've got dinner coming out soon, blah, blah, blah. He'd get on there after a loss. Like I'm talking, we were 3-13.
Yeah.
He'd get on the phone. He'd be like, hello, Chicago Bears. Got your butts whooped again tonight. No food. Just cover your eyes. We'll be home soon. And he hangs up. And when I'm telling you, like, George McCaskey, the owner of the Bears, is like, who is on the speakers? Our head coach, John Fox, is like asking everybody. But nobody snitches on Josh Sitton. I just snitched on him about. It's been about 6-7 years. I think he'll be all right.
No, it's good, bro.
But linemen, they're just fun. They keep it fun. And people forget, not only are we the biggest guys in the building, wide and tall, we're the largest group of guys. Yeah. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
When the receivers are in full force, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
DBs, corners 2, safeties 2, linebackers 5 O-linemen. That's why we're so important. And guys like you are honorary members. You're in the blitz.
Oh, I'm always in it.
You're in the blitz meeting on Wednesday. You're part of blitz pickup. We're sliding right. You're picking up the guy on the left. You're scam protection. We are hand in hand. I would argue even more so than the tight ends.
Oh boy, I be having so much fun at pass protections. I love it when we in the game. We got the pass protection happening. We pick it all up. First thing I do is hell yeah! I start giving five.
Best feeling.
Yeah, it lets you know that we're on the same accord. Like I love talking to my tackles, asking, "Hey, you want this chip? You want it or no? Nah, I'm good. You can get out if you need to." I'm like, all right, cool. But I love
running backs, tight ends, O-line, quarterbacks, solving the puzzle that is pressures.
Man, it's crazy.
In my opinion, I would liken it to this. Okay, you and me are given the same long division problem as well as 2 other position groups. We split up into 4 rooms. Everybody solves it and then comes back. If all your answers aren't the same and if they're not correct, we're bad. We're in trouble.
We're in big.
That's how hard it is every single time. It's like a game of telephone, a game of seeing it through the same set of eyes, which I think is crazy. Okay, we are going to compare some running. We're going to make some anime running back comparisons.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to give you some anime characters, and you're going to tell me who they are,
That's
whether
crazy.
past or present in the National Football League. Goku.
Ooh, who is the Goku past or present right now? For me, for Goku, ooh.
Give an all-timer and a present one, because we don't have many of these anime comparisons, but we'll get 2 for each one.
Goku, I'm going to give Walter Payton.
Oh, sweetness.
Yeah. Sweetness get Goku.
So Goku must be the most powerful.
Goku is the most
the best.
He is. I'm giving it straight to Sweetness, bro.
People don't realize Sweetness not only was like the best running back ever, but he also raced Porsches in like a Porsche racing series. Like they've got his,
I didn't know that.
They've got his racing helmet and gloves at
For real?
the facility. It's cool. Total badass. Like tall tail, like Paul Bunyan.
Bro, they have his, because I worked out with the Bears and I seen the indoor field. They literally have his number like shielded off with cones so you can never step on it.
The Walter Payton Center.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of a lot of practices in that indoor facility.
That thing look like an old gym.
But it's cool though.
Yeah.
The wood, like there's nothing like it.
Yeah, I've never seen anything
on the
with all
inside.
that wood.
It looks like Noah's Ark flipped over. Like,
I thought it was a basketball gym.
I thought it was actually Noah's Ark for a while.
Good.
Izuku Midoriya. Say it right first.
Say it again.
Izuku Midoriya?
Midoriya?
Yeah, who's this guy? Gal.
Izuku Midoriya. Is that the One Piece? Let me see how you spelled it.
Right here.
You love saying the name.
Izuku Midoriya.
Oh. Who would I give that one
From the
to?
show Deacon.
What you call it?
D2? DQ. From the show. They finally talked to me.
What show?
This is from the show DQ?
Well, his name is Deku.
Deku.
It's from My Hero
I
Academia.
remember the Deku shield from Zelda. Do you remember that?
No, it's not that one.
Do you remember?
I know what you're talking about.
With the little swirl?
Yeah. It's not that one. His
Blocks
name is,
acorns and spiders?
that's his full name, but they just call him Deku.
Deku.
Yeah.
So who the heck is Deku?
He's from My Hero Academia.
And which running back is he?
Oh, I want to give that one to Aaron, just because they're both that type of nice.
Okay.
He's nice. He's a nice hero who gonna check on everybody, make sure you good, but he get after when it's
good
time.
character, good skills.
Yeah, when it's time to get active, it's time to get active.
Now this one sounds intimidating. Luffy.
Luffy. Yeah, he's from One Piece.
Who is Luffy? What
This
does
guy
he
right
do?
there.
Luffy looks a little crazy.
Luffy is he's happy going and like he doesn't really have a brain cell.
Luffy looks like he'd be in the timeout chair with me in class a lot.
Yeah, but Luffy has the one goal, and that's to be king of the pirates. So
King of the Pirates.
he's gonna do whatever
like
he needs
that.
to do. Yeah,
So he's like Peter Pan type.
I want to say Peter Pan.
Those kids though. Those kids that were fighting with the ice cream. They were wild.
I get that, but they're not pirates.
They had some Luffy. They were pirates. They were quite literally young pirates.
They were just bad kids.
But they were pirates in Neverland.
They were bad kids with no parents. And we think about it.
That's funny.
Luffy wise, Luffy wise, I'm gonna give it to. I don't know why. I'm thinking of Eric Dickerson
Okay.
because Luffy's power is he stretches,
Oh,
and like for me, Eric Dickerson is so tall and like just
he had
long.
such a unique running
I
style.
loved it, honestly.
It's like when I watch Derrick Henry, he just looks so out of place, large.
Boy, he looks unsuspectingly fast, but he don't look like he running fast though.
Who are your favorite? Give me your 2 favorite running backs, not named Aaron Jones, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry in the National Football League.
Right now, I like Gibbs.
Yeah.
I like Jahmyr Gibbs.
Sonic. That's what they call him.
And then I like David
Knuckles.
Montgomery. I like David too. I think I like David more than Gibbs just because David gives me old school running back vibes. Like,
That's Dan Campbell's guy.
I know.
Okay. Like if you were to create a running back mindset style, you'd be like, I want David Montgomery, small enough to fit in the A gap.
He runs hard
and heavy enough to knock the hell out of anybody.
He runs hard. I love it. I love the way that he runs right now. For some reason, I'm starting to like I love big backs. They're just my thing.
But they don't run like ninjas. You say you like to run like a ninja. Who runs like a ninja?
Like this?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody run like that one.
Tyreek Hill. Oh, D'Anthony Thomas. When he used to finish, when he would cross the goal line, he'd hit him with the track finish.
Yeah, that's my boy.
He's Luffy.
Yeah. No,
hey, D'Anthony smiles more than anybody I've ever been around in my life.
You think so?
D'Anthony Thomas was a ray of sunshine every single time you saw him. The first time I met D'Anthony, I was like, oh, you're the guy that everybody's like is really fast and blah, 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 blah. He was like, they really don't be tackling me. And I was like, what do you know, okay, you're fast. I get that. And I walked away and Kenyon, who is my guy, the best, he was like, no, they really don't.
They can't.
They haven't tackled him yet. And then you look at the film and it's either a touchdown or he gets past the first down marker and gets out of bounds.
I know D'Anthony since like we've been running track since we run youth track. Because you know he from the IE too.
Yeah.
Well, he from LA.
Well, LA.
Yeah. He went to Sarah.
He was on Snoop's team.
Yeah.
Did you play on Snoop's team?
Nah, I was in IE. So IE and like
y'all probably
LA
kicked their ass anyway.
I don't know, bro. It was different. It's different back in the day, bro.
IE is good. Like all those big time high school football teams in the IE, they're for real.
Yeah.
They're for
LaDae Thomas. Well, D'Anthony
Thomas.
And bro, he was just so fast. He's just so nimble.
Bouncy,
he just make everything look too easy.
All he wants to do is fish.
My favorite thing is still the touchdown of him just going back and forth with the dude running like this.
Yep. He made him do the Madden thing. Stop. I think it was Washington, maybe Washington State or something. On the left sideline.
Yes, literally just going back and forth.
We'll have it somewhere here. They'll find it.
That's the funniest thing about it. But no, it's just like for me, I think it's so funny because I call it a small world because a lot of these people that we talk about, I grew up with. I've seen them play. We've been in the same states or been in the same areas. Even as kids, are like us just running track, youth track together. You know what I mean? They been on different teams.
Burfict's from down there too. Fonsette's Burfict.
Yeah, he is too.
I hated playing that guy.
Did you?
I hated playing him, and I hated him until we sat next to each other at the Pro Bowl in the bus, and it was like a 45-minute ride. Mm-hmm. And like I was just like, I'm going to force this guy that I hate to become my friend. Yeah. And like he was funny and he was personable. But like to your point at the beginning of our podcast, you think you know who we are. Mm-hmm. And even if you play against me, you might think you know who I am. But you don't.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool about this game. We get helmets, we get to hide a little bit. NBA, they're out there. MLB, they're out there. Not us. We're like in the perfect little space here.
I only had one of those. I wouldn't call it a beef. It was just like an altercation at the time.
Just didn't work.
Yeah, it was Zaire Franklin.
Okay.
The linebacker. And
good player.
Yeah, off of the hard knocks, y'all would think like we angry and hate each other. Then it went to Twitter for a minute. And I'm like, yeah. But then when I actually seen him, I'm like, this great dude. Like after that, I see the things that he did off the field. I'm like, man, I really don't like that guy on the field, but I love the stuff that he does off the field.
Yep.
Like he is helping out the community. He's out there doing whatever he can to help people. And like for me, watching so much anime, you may dislike a person, but you can't not respect the way that they are as a man and the way that they go about their business and they're helping other people. Like you, like don't like me all you want. I don't care. But like for you to be out there and helping other people, it makes me respect you and makes me want to at least like help or do anything I can to make sure you know, like if me and you ain't good, that's fine. But if we putting our stuff to the side to help out other people to make a good difference, then I'm with it. You know,
Love that.
So, but he's a great dude. We talked afterwards. We be smiling, laughing, and I think he's just a great player. He works out. He works hard. He's worked for everything that he has right now, and like I think he's just a great linebacker.
Clay Matthews is
hilarious.
The guy that when I was a rookie, it was like F this dude, man. Like
Clay
not only is
funny.
he like just some Adonis out there with long hair and big muscles, but he's making plays every single time. And he's talking that shit to you. I hated him. And then I saw him after he had retired and I had retired. And I was just like, boy, I hate you. And he smiled big, laughed. And I was like, but I love this fraternity that we're a part of.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about another fraternity that you're a part of. And I don't know if it's a fraternity or sorority because I don't know what the genders are of your cats. But you have cats.
Yeah.
You're a big cat.
I got one girl cat, 2 boys.
So mixed Greek life over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tell me, I have one dog.
Yeah.
And as a kid in Virginia, we had outdoor cats. Are these indoor cats or outdoor cats?
They indoor. They're just like, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, they look like there's a cat on Dragon Ball Z. He's a god, actually. He's a Sphinx cat. And basically that's what they are. They Sphinx cats.
Okay.
And so they're
they're big too.
Yeah, my youngest cat, his name is Escanor Zenetsu Williams. I know.
And the other one's Amon-Ra Saint Cat.
Now my boy, my oldest boy, but he's not the biggest. His name is Negative Beerus Williams.
Sphinx cats. So these are the royal cats from the lore of Egypt.
Yeah,
this is the stuff we saw in the hieroglyphs.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable.
I love them. I love them so much.
And it's funny to think that wolves are now like those little yappy dogs, but like cats.
Yeah,
cats are like, no, we're still gangster.
Yeah,
cats are the most gangster.
I like them just because of their RBF faces.
What do you mean by that?
Rest in peace.
Yeah. They do have that.
Yeah.
Or like I'm uninterested in anything.
Yeah, the difference between a cat and dogs is they gonna do whatever they want to do. And they can tell if you're a bad person, if they don't like you, they'll go about their business. A dog will follow you.
Please just feed me again.
Yeah, they'll follow anybody who's in the house. They'll follow anybody that just walk in the house. Where you at?
I saw a video the other day on TikTok of some guy who a family left their garage open and some guy was just like walking around stealing mufflers or whatever. And he went into the garage and took some guy's bike. Yeah. And the golden retriever got off the ground and I was like, oh, the golden retriever, no, licking him and like getting pets. And the guy's talking to the dog. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah. Tell your dad not to leave the garage door open.
For real.
Cat would have been like, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, my girl cat is the one. She's the aggressive.
Not to play with.
Yeah, she don't like a lot of people. My Negative Beerus is good. My youngest one is good. He's just scary. But I just love them just because they brought me a lot of peace, honestly. I think it's brought me enough to just be happy and know that my cats, I finally understand cat people now. Like, they are cool. They great animals. They use the restroom when they want to. They let you know if that thing ain't clean, I'm going to just boo-boo on the floor.
Yeah.
So I like it, though. They
hold you accountable.
Oh, man. I just love them. And now they the real superstars in my house right now. They be having me do commercials for them. I got to feed them. Make sure they getting their stuff. They the ones getting me paid now. So, but I like them though.
This was so much fun, and I appreciate you hanging out. I hope to be watching you this fall, and whatever happens, I hope that we continue to get to do some stuff like this in the future. Yeah. Stay healthy, stay up. Jamaal Williams, everybody.
I just want to let y'all know, man, this guy right here is a great dude, great personality. He's a great representation for linemen. Like,
hell yeah.
And a great professional too. I love my vets.
Thanks, Jamaal.
Appreciate you, man.